If you had one day to live, what would you do? Would you climb a mountain? Would you kiss the girl of your dreams? Would you tell someone how you really feel? Now, if you had a whole lifetime to live, would you lose that drive?
I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Find a comfort in the zone.
Johnny, Duncan, I'm just curious, you know, everybody sort of has this dream of going out and fulfilling all their fantasies. Nobody actually does it. How did you guys pull the trigger and say, you know what, we're not going to get a real job. We're going to get married and have kids like everybody else. We're going to just goof off and travel the country and fulfill people's bucket lists.
For us, it all started with the question, what do you want to do before you die? And kind of sitting down and asking ourselves, you know, what are the things that we want to do before we die? What's important to us? And why aren't we doing them now? Why wait till you're retired to do some of the things that you want to do before you die?
And it's a great excuse to avoid getting a real job, right?
Exactly, yeah. That was,
that's the real motivation behind this, I have a feeling. So let's run through some of these. The Playboy Mansion, how did that happen?
Sure, it's on a lot of boys' lists.
Yeah, we didn't have tickets or invites. We didn't know anybody, so we had to try to find the everyman way of getting in. And what we did is delivered a giant prop cake with two people hiding inside to the front door during one of their parties, and they accepted it, brought it in, and two of us popped out and ran into the party.
It's in, baby. It's in. It's so in.
Note to self, security is not good at the Playboy Mansion. There's hope.
Trojan cake.
Yeah. There's hope for the rest of us. You delivered a baby?
Yeah, and for everything we do on our list, we help a stranger do something that they've always wanted to do. That's kind of the core of the project.
I'm about to see my son Laban for the first time in 17 years. Last time I seen him, he was 2 years old.
We met a man in Dallas that hadn't seen his son in 17 years, and so we helped him find his son and reconnect, and they actually spent Christmas together last year.
Wow.
We helped a girl in Memphis that we met who's our age visit her mom's grave. Her mom's in the military, and she never got to say goodbye after her mom passed, and so we helped her get to her grave and say goodbye.
She really good.
We finally got to cross off one that we had originally failed at. We finally got to play basketball with Obama.
Right, because there was some confusion about that. You did play with him, you didn't play with him, which is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we had this whole episode of trying to play ball with Obama where we go to Washington and just spent weeks hustling and, you know, jumped around Washington and kind of talked to as many people as we could, all in the hopes of getting to Obama. But that episode actually ends in a fail. We weren't able to do it.
To be continued.
And it was only 2 months later when we were in Washington, we were invited to do a tour of the White House, and we had no idea Obama was going to be there. And he just showed up on the courts.
What was going through your head when you saw him come out there?
It was amazing, to be honest. Like, I think that was a life-changing day for us. To get to meet the president was just like mind-blowing for us. So,
can we ask you?
What do I want to do?
Before
I think mine's kind of lame. It's like everybody. I want to jump out of an airplane or do something like that. I need to cook up something more clever, like play basketball with the president.
We got the chance to ask him as he was leaving what Obama wanted to do before he died, and he said he wanted to commentate a sports game.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you can help him with that.
Yeah.
I'll check with I'll check with ESPN. We'll see if we can.